Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We are here at the summer basketball tournament here at Mariner High School, and you never know what Lee Pitts will turn up trying to cover the community. My good friend, Lieutenant Sylvester Smalls with the Lee County Sheriff Department, also my fraternity brother. He does an outstanding job of getting these youths involved, putting on various basketball tournaments all year round, and he certainly has put some students in college as well. He's passionate about that. We'll be talking to him later on. Before we get to him, let's get to the meat and potatoes of today. We're in the warm-up stage. Kids are warming up. The tournament will be going on here tonight. Got one of the coaches here from the Warriors Elite Basketball. Let's get your name, Coach.
My name is Rondell Newson, and I'm the president and coach of the Warriors basketball team. It's actually up under the umbrella of Healthy Kids of Tomorrow, where we try to make sure every kid has a healthy lifestyle and a positive outlook. Right now we're here representing with our 5th, 6th grade combination kids to give a little showcase for them to see what's upcoming.
Tell us what we're partaking in. What's the name? You know the name of this tournament?
This is Stephon Strider's event. You know, I'm not necessarily from the Fort Myers area. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So, you know, a lot of the history here as far as what he did was awesome. You know, you can't compact that, but the fact that we're living on with his passion and his dream through this event is a great thing.
You said early on that you're a part of a healthy lifestyle in general. Tell us some of the things you guys try to implement along with the basketball program that feeds towards or contributes towards a healthy lifestyle.
Well, what we try to do as an organization, we try to bring different aspects to the organization. We try to take the kids out on outings or different outdoor conservations. Every year we take the kids fishing to try to implement that outdoor conservation portion of it. Plus, we do a lot of family-oriented events. Like we'll take all the kids to the movies or do bowling or things like that to actually extend that portion of it. Plus, also, us coaches act as a mentor, so we make sure the kids at least have a role model that they can mirror after what things they do.
When you say we, I know you mentioned coaches, so it's some coaches and some parents and a variety of people. Go ahead and kind of give us a general idea. Who is we?
Well, we is the organization, which is me, the vice president, secretary, and
call the name, man. Get the name on TV.
Jaquita McLaurin, April Davis.
There you go.
Those are our board members.
Make them famous.
And then we have our coaches. We have Coach Bryce. We have Coach Jose. We have Coach Kurt. We have Coach Mike. And we have a litany of parents that are great supporters of what we do. Because we can't really do anything without the parents. I mean, just about any other organization outside of a high school can't do anything without parents.
Now, one of the things I realized is that Warriors Elite Basketball program has never been on Lee Pitts Live. Now you guys on Lee Pitts Live. You guys are blowing up now, man.
Well, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. I'm glad for the opportunity.
You say you reached out numerous times.
Yes, I did, sir. But, you know, sometimes it's a matter of chance.
Right.
You know, it was purpose that we meet right now.
Right.
You know, because it's just part of the divine, what we got.
Intervention. A lot, you know, we get a lot of requests to come on the show, I will admit. And it's hard to get on the television show. It's a real popular show. And just so you know, Coach, it's so hard to get on the show that it's even difficult for me to get on the show.
That's all right.
I love telling that joke, man. I can't even get on Lee Pitts Live, and I'm Lee Pitts.
Oh my goodness, that's tough. That's tough when it's like that.
Coach, you, talk about Elite, your basketball program. You telling me the age range? You got different divisions. Kind of talk about how many kids you got participating and so on and so forth.
Well, when we started Warriors Elite Basketball, we were actually a small organization. My older son, just let me step back history-wise. You know, I got a military background, so I'm used to that disciplinary aspect. And then my son was playing, and we could never really get him involved like we wanted to. My older son. So at that particular time, we already had an organization, so we just began there, and we started with.
Continue to talk, Coach. Just paying over that slowly while Coach continues to talk.
We started with 10 kids, and at that point, we grew every year, 20 plus kids every year.
Wow.
We basically doubled our number this coming year. We're over 60 kids this year. from ages 10 to all the way to 14 years old.
That's a tremendous growth there, and we have our cameraman pan over there too. We have students in here right now warming up. Kind of tell our TV audience, what's going on in here right now. They're warming up. They're getting prepared for a tournament later on today.
Yes, sir. They're just, a lot of the kids are getting themselves into a game time shape, working their skills and trying to be better. So when we do play the tournament, I'm trying to make sure they remember some of the things that we've taught them as an organization.
Do you have an idea what the tournament is going to look like this evening? How many teams are in the tournament roughly? And will it conclude today or does it go through tomorrow as well?
Well, for what I understand, I believe it's about 4 to 6 teams in our division. We'll probably play the 2 and a little round robin, and I think all the games will be played today. I have a little bit more better confirmation on that a little bit later on. But I want to kind of go back to something else. When we start, we have just a little plug. You can always go to our website to see what we're doing.
Call your website out,
which
man.
Is Healthy Kids of Tomorrow. That's www.healthykidswithaz.tomorrow.org. You can see all of our events, all of our activities, what we have moving forward, everything else. Just so you know, our season ended for the summer. And we're getting ready. Obviously, football season is about to start back up, but we'll have our tryouts in November.
When you say tryouts, you're saying for basketball.
Yes, sir.
You don't have a football component yet.
No, sir.
Okay. So, but essentially, you're pretty much a year-round program. You may take a few months off and you get right back up and going, right?
Yes, sir.
That's keeping the kids healthy right there. What has been some of the response from parents whose child or children have been in your program?
Well, it's been very rewarding. One is because you get a lot of repeat parents. And when you get repeat customers, that's a sign that you're doing something correct. Plus, with the growth that we've had, every year we've actually grown in numbers. And that's a test to what you're doing. But then when you get the parents that come to you, or they'll send you a text, or they'll give you a phone call, and they say, hey, Coach, I really appreciate what you're doing for my kid. I'm really glad that they joined what we're doing here. And then also the ones that actually move on, the ones that come back and you recognize them or they recognize you and you like, well, who are you? I played with you, Coach.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes they even grew up and you don't even remember them, do you?
Exactly.
Yeah, I had that situation at the swim instructor all the time, man.
Yeah, that's good.
And they get kind of upset when you don't remember them.
Exactly.
But you just be dealing another wave come in.
Yeah.
They be grown up, man, got a beard, mustache, everything.
Yes.
You be 2 inches, 4 inches taller, muscles and job, got on their work clothes. They be like, Coach, you don't remember me, man?
Yeah, little mustaches. You like, wait a minute, I forgot, but it's good to see the kids grow. I feel like when the kids come to the program, I feel like I'm connect with them because I feel that if I could connect with them in a certain way, that would at least help them grow as a man in this community and a man beyond.
And one of the things I do with my son, my son's 10 years old, he's playing a little basketball, got a little game. Think he's Steph Curry. Hey, Brandon, I'm shouting you out, man. You're on TV, man. Anyway, but I'm always trying to find a program where the fundamentals are being emphasized. I see a lot of times they seem like they're just rolling out, and they have a lot of volunteer coaches, and that's great that they're volunteering. But I really want to see those fundamentals, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I play basketball at a high level, and so I kind of know what I'm looking at. Tell me about Warriors Elite. You guys emphasizing fundamentals a lot?
Oh, that's 100%. And that was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we did emphasize. The one thing that I like that what we do is every grade level gets taught the same program, as far as the same playbook. I mean, obviously the younger levels don't get taught, like the older levels, but everybody gets taught the same basic steps towards playing. So it doesn't matter if the 4th graders are playing or the 8th graders are playing, everybody knows the language. And that's because of with the coaches. So if a coaches have an issue, we can always just plug a coach in and there's no gap into learning. Plus we do, before we start,
the system.
Yes, sir. Plus we start, what we do at the tryouts, we have a period of conditioning where we go through everything, working out, learning the plays, reiterating, doing all those things. Plus we have film time. Well, we break the play down, we go in the classroom, we get on the whiteboard, and we talk about the plays, and I give them lesson plans to understand what we're doing.
You talk about practice. You're talking about practice.
Yeah, practice.
Not a game, practice. When do you practice?
At this, we usually go about 3 days a week.
Okay.
We'll go.
And where?
We practice here in Cape Coral. We practice in Fort Myers. We practice everywhere that we possibly can go as a gym that we have affiliated with.
Okay, we're at Mariner High School right now. People are just joining us. Let's go back to, as we go getting close to wrapping this up, how does one get in the program?
Well, right now it's basically open registration. Like I said, you can go to our website. We have forms there where you can go in and start, at least getting your information into the system. So when we do start pumping out the tryouts and workouts and different things like that, you'll be able to understand that. Plus, there's a training mechanism to what we do. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get some additional training outside of just the travel basketball portion, you can always get that as well.
All right, get that website, and if you got a phone number, give a phone number too, man.
Yeah, so
be old school, man. Everybody ain't going to the website.
Okay.
They want to text you or call you up, man, and get going.
You can go to the website again. That's www.healthykidswiththezoftomorrow.org. You can reach me on my phone number. I don't mind giving that out. It's area code 404-396-6692. You can go on the
ATL.
Yes, sir. All day, baby.
I used to live there.
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
And
I went to AU Center, man. Went to grad
really?
school there. Yeah.
That's nice.
Right there.
That's nice.
Clark Atlanta University.
Oh, yeah,
man.
that's right there. They're doing good now.
Yeah, and I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
So I know all about that. What's that? The I-20 corridor?
I-20,
Yeah,
I-20,
yeah.
285, all of that.
Yeah, man. That's a whole nother level, bro.
It's totally different. It's totally different.
Totally different, man.
But yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, Warriors Elite. You can follow us on Facebook, Web Basketball. Just reach out. I mean, it's a lot of kids that play with us. I'm sure a lot of kids from the Fort Myers, Dunbar, South Fort Myers, Naples, Lehigh. I mean, if you can play and you can fit in our system.
Is it expensive?
No, sir. It's $365 for the whole season.
Oh, that's not bad. $300. Okay, that includes traveling and everything, right?
Well, the travel, we work together. We go out to get sponsorships and we fundraise and we just work hard to make sure it happens. But for that covers all of your tournaments.
Oh, okay, my man. Finally, are you playing all your tournaments here locally? Or what places are you going to?
No, we actually go from Orlando all the way back down to Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach. Our seventh graders were selected to go to the Junior NBA championship this past year, which was the first time it was done for the Junior NBA. So that was in South Carolina, and we took the teams to South Carolina. And one thing I want to make sure we reiterate, I'm sure you know about travel ball and how it just be one team in one locale and it be about 4 parents watching that one team. We don't do that. Mm-hmm. We travel as an organization. So wherever we go, the entire organization goes.
I see.
So when we show up, we have shut down many gyms with about 60+ kids and about 40+ parents.
Man, that's beautiful, man.
And we all be at the same hotel, and it's just an experience level.
Yeah, a lot more to it than just basketball.
Yes, sir.
What does it do for you personally to know that you and your crew are making an impact on these children's lives?
It just feels good when the kids, they always call me coach, like today. I got called in and we only could pick so many kids to play. So I had to combine a group. So everybody else was calling me today to come pick them up. When I pick up kids for practice, my truck is full. I have about 8 or 9 kids riding around just trying to get them to practice. So that part of the reward is that. But the other side of that is if I can influence them to, 1, be better, 2, extend themselves in school and graduate and probably play at the next level, that's all you want.
All right, Coach. Well, keep up the good work because we're talking about practice. We talking about practice, man. I mean, we talking about practice. And y'all we talking about practice. We ain't
All
talking
day
about
practice.
a game.
We
talking about practice.
Yes,
we
sir.
talking about the Warriors Elite.
Yes, sir.
And you guys are bugging me. And here I am, an all-star, all-pro, first team all-pro. And you guys talking to me about practice. I finally got a chance to do that, man.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna try to talk to some of the students too. I think Officer Lieutenant Smalls has arrived, and we'll get a chance to chat to him as well. We'll be right back.